Hey, I'm Dr. Melissa. This week we are talking about transitioning or transforming, transmuting our feelings of fear into love and identifying where we are coming from. And I want to talk specifically about some of those very polarized situations that are going on in our nation right now. One of the most predominant being the Black Lives Matter movement. And I want to talk about how when people are in fear, they tend to make statements like, white privilege doesn't exist. I grew up poor, I worked hard for everything I have. Or they tend to make statements like, there were black people who owned slaves, so what's the big deal? Or they tend to make statements like, all lives matter. And I want to really highlight that those statements are coming from an energy of fear. Now, I cannot speak to what is in the heart of any individual person making those statements. But I can say that in general, those statements are coming from an energy of fear. There is a fear that society is going to change. There is a fear that that is somehow going to be harmful to that person in terms of their ability to get jobs, how much their taxes are, what their home resale value is going to be, a variety of things. But that way of thinking and those kind of statements are made from a place of fear. When we are in a place of fear and our limbic system, the emotional part of our brain, is activated, the logical thinking part of the brain is completely shut off. For those of you who are pro Black Lives Matter, who've tried to have a conversation with someone who is not understanding you, this is why. When they are in a place of fear, they can't hear rational, logical arguments. They can't shift their position. It truly is like speaking to the wall. And so realizing that people are coming from a place of fear, that they are scared, they're acting angry, but they're actually scared. And where we can collaborate with one another and we can hear different points of view and we can come up with ideas that serve the good of us all is when we are in the energy of love. So we cannot shift someone's thinking when they are in fear by shooting more anger at them. That will actually make them more scared, right? They cannot transform in that way. So I'm really calling on all of us to step up and handle things differently. Rather than firing back with fear or with anger, to transform the fear in others to an energy of love with love. This is what will shift things. This is what will really make a difference. And this is what the world needs right now. If you yourself are looking to make a shift from fear to love, those remaining strands and threads that are holding you back so that you can achieve abundance in every area of your life, I would love to connect, and I encourage you to send me a message. Together, we've got this.